Okay, I'm back. Good morning, everyone. I just want to talk to you about, excuse me, again, as I said, the weather's changing again. So I'm going to try to, not to gross you out, but every morning I I try to get myself pumped and listen to, let's say, Tony Robbins, Gary V, all these motivational type speakers, not to be motivated, just to get me pumped, get my day ready. I have this routine. I get up and I just listen. I'll listen to some spiritual stuff. I'll just listen to some things, whatever my mood is, that helps me get my day going. And it is so true. Once you know something, I guess unless you have a stroke or have some kind of brain injury, you can't unknow it unless you just pretend that it doesn't exist. You can block stuff out, but once you know something, you know something. And the more I travel on this journey of inclusion and diversity in tech and really understanding what it means to be underrepresented and marginalized from a marginalized community, it often pisses me off, but what it does, and it pisses me off because what it does is makes me go back to all those different times and reflect and turn inside out. Was that really a barrier for me, or something I couldn't do, or was there some invisible system in place that I just wasn't aware of that stopped me from being the great that I am? And so when I listen to Tony Robbins and I listen to Gary Vee and I listen to all these, well, first of all, when you look at all these individuals, you recognize that most of them are white men. So they don't have the perspective that I have. So they don't have the perspective that I have. And so for them to say, oh, you're being lazy, get up, just work. Sometimes it resonates with me because I recognize what it is, but sometimes it's not that. Sometimes I'm really dealing with some residuals, the invisible stuff that comes from being from a member of an underrepresented and marginalized community. And to say just do it is condescending sometimes. And it causes, and I'm not going to speak for, but I'm sure there are other underrepresented and marginalized people who can amen on this. It causes me to get pissed off because I can't just that has just been the thing that just has been heartbreaking for me, because I, like most young people, would talk that I could do anything, but I'm recognizing, and I now know that I couldn't do. And I never understood what they said about, blacks in the South. We have to do 2 times, 3 times more than. I never understood it because when you're in something, you don't see it. But when I can stand outside of it now, I see how often I had to do 2, 3, 4 times as hard of the work and still did not get ahead. And that was not about just doing it. It was not about being lazy. It was not about being not focused. It was the system was set up for me not to succeed. The system is set up for me to fail. And so what I have in mind this morning is, and this is going to be off the cuff improv. This is the motivational motivational script that I wish I could hear when I roll over in the morning and want to say, want to hear for myself. And maybe this is, you can use this for yourself, but this is my gift to you. Good morning, beautiful. You are amazing. There is nothing in this world that you cannot be, do, or have, even in the skin that you're in. Yes, it will be a challenge for you. Yes, you will bump your head. Yes, there will be tears. There will be pain. There will be disappointments. You will realize that there are people in your corner, in your world, who are not rooting for you. But you know what? That's okay. Because what you have is the will, the DNA to survive. You did not get to this point because your ancestors were weak people. You got to this point because you are a descendant of greatness. And when you are struggling, when you don't know what to do next, go get still and see and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I come from greatness. I am amazing. There is nothing that I will allow to stop me. Yes, there will be things in my path. Yes, there will be trials, and as they say in the Southern Baptist Church, tribulations. But you know what? I am great. I am strong. I am amazing. There's nothing that you can stop me from being who I am. I love me. And sit with that for a minute. I love me. I love you. With your wide nose, your big lips, your wide hips, I would not make you anything different than what you are. You are amazing. This world needs you. This world needs you. This world would not be the same without you. Because of you, you bring a perspective, a voice, and a value that this world, particularly, I'm going to speak to the tech industry, needs to become great. You are here not to help them dig out of this shithole because you did not create it. But you are here to let them see what greatness looks like so they can aspire to be just as great as you. And you're going to sit on your throne and you're going to say, hey, we can do this together. As long as you respect my views, as long as you respect my skin, as long as you respect my sexuality, my disability, my whatever it is, we will get there together. I am amazing. You are amazing. Our tech communities and organizations can be amazing once we recognize that people like me, that people like you have value, and we make this melting pot the best gumbo, and I'm not even from New Orleans, the best gumbo there ever is. So without me, there's a spice in that soup that is missing. Without me, there's a footstep walking that's missing. Without me, you're missing the greatest part of this gumbo, this soup, this amazing thing called me. So that is what I want to hear every morning. So tell yourselves, it's not about just doing it. Yes, we have struggles. Yes, it's an uphill battle. Yes, you will be angry at times. Yes, all of that, yes. But in spite of all of that, look at your lineage, your DNA, the people who you are born from, because you're great. They fought, they struggled, they went without so that you could be here today on Twitter with looking at this live video, because you are great. I love you. Have an amazing day.